I could just do a whole video like this, It's that coffee time for your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, training camp is here, Cowboy Nation, and there are a few things that we have to pay attention to. Now, Nashawn Wright, he signed his contract today. Shout out to Nashawn Wright. He finally signed his 4-year deal, and Chauncey Golston is next on deck from what I read from Michael Gehlken. Now, here's the situation and scenario, Cowboy Nation. When we talk about contracts, that's one thing, but when we talk about performance and results, that's another. Now, going out here to Oxnard, there will be a few challenges. There will be some high peaks. There will be some lows. There will be some set of expectations that you will have to adhere to or that you would want to see. And Stephen Jones, he's selling lemonade. Think about this. Within the details of the article, they was talking about the fact that, this team, we will get a lot of scrutiny. We will get a lot of flavor and a lot of false hate and all of these things, because I say false hate because a lot of people, they don't like the Cowboys, but when we start winning, they will say, I've been a Cowboy fan all of my life and blah, 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 blah. But Stephen Jones is looking at it like this. We got to pump up this fan base. We got to hype this thing up, and that's my job at this point, is to make sure that that the ticket sales will be there, the people are happy about this team, and it's a branding. Most people say branding is everlasting, and we got to look at it like this, Cowboy Nation. We got to win. That is the most important thing, to bring fans and have their enthusiasm there. But how do you create that when there's no game, right? You create it through the fans. You create it by giving exposure. You create it by showcasing and broadcasting your brand. The brand can take you far, Cowboy Nation. So let's go back to the battlings and the storylines. The battles will be, like I lamented in my last 2 previous videos. One will be that defensive front, especially for the interior, that 3-tech. The other battle will be that secondary CB2 slot. Maurice Kennedy, as well as Bossman Fat and Nashawn Wright. All of those boys, Reggie Robinson, they will be fighting for a role on this defense. And I love it. Why, Law? Why do you love it? Because competition. We didn't have a level of competition last season and the season before that. It was like, hey, you going to play this role, you got that spot, and that's what it was. You going to play this role, you got that spot, and that's what it was, right? That's what it was. So now we look at it like this, Cowboy Nation. There's a lot of competition. Oh, and news flash. You got a brand new defensive coordinator with no sponsors in the house outside of Keon O'Neal and DeMonte KZ and the guys that he drafted, right? That he really put his fingerprints on and said, hey, I really want him. This person can make a difference. You see, we got to quantify all of those things. But going back to the key players in this particular offseason training camp edition, budding star Michael Gallup. You got to understand that Michael Gallup is entering into a contract year. And on top of that, we know it's all or nothing. Not talking about the series that came out from Amazon, but it is absolutely all or nothing for him. He got to show up. He can't go up into this thing and say, oh, I'm limping, I'm gimpy, I'm hurt, I'm injured. No. Don't you guys know that there are some hungry people wanting that position? There's people out there looking at this opportunity and saying, hey, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Simi Fehoko, TJ Vasher, Brandon Eagles, Reggie Davis, for crying out loud. And I know that this guy got a long way to go to make this team, but you got to understand that these boys are looking at somewhere, one way or another, to penetrate and find themselves on this roster. So look out for number 13 this offseason, training camp. Let's stick it over here to Amari Cooper. A lot is on the table with him. Yes, battling through the ankle situation because he's going through that, and we know how that goes. But there's somebody looking at this opportunity saying, okay, is this your king? Is this your wide receiver king? I'm ready for it. Oh, and there's another guy. He wears number 9 now. All eyeballs will be on him. Storylines out of the galore. Last season led the team in tackles. But one can argue and say, well, there's a new fish in town now. He wears number 11. And when you look back at his tape, and you look at the Rookies documentary, shout out to the NFL, did a wonderful job on that piece, by the way. I saw it the other day, and shout out to the person that texted me that information. Post me your name, too. You text me and said, hey, Law, check this out. Good information. It was him, Justin Fields, him being Parson, Justin Fields, as well as J.C. Horn and Kyle Pitts. It's like a short mini reality show, and they were showing their lifestyles before their training, before they made it to the NFL. And Parson is a flat out competitor. He competes in everything. Let me repeat, he competes at everything. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, he's athletic enough to win it. He challenged Justin Fields, say, hey, I'm going to run faster than you. He challenged J.C. Horn to say, hey, I'm going to run faster than you. The mentality of it. So I know he's going to challenge number 9. There's no harm in that. Competition. Iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel. He's going to challenge Leighton Vander Esch. He's going to challenge the DBs too. He's going to challenge Boss Man Fat. He's going to challenge Nashawn Wright. So those 3 storylines, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, Jalen Smith. Oh my goodness. We got to be on the lookout for that. But the challenging aspect from Parson, one thing that I picked up from what Justin Fields said in that short mini documentary, it's about an hour. I'll post a link somewhere in the description box so you guys can check out that wonderful caption there. I think Justin Fields said this, and I believe Kyle Pitts as well. Parson makes everyone around him better. Not some people, but everyone around him. And it's all due to challenge. Oh, it's funny how the words say, if a man willing to walk 1 mile, walk 2 with him. Or if you're willing to walk 2 miles, walk 4 with him. Go the extra distance, basically. I'm paraphrasing, but you guys get what I'm saying. You max out at 16. He's going to be in your ear. Let's get 1 more. Let's do 17. That's him. That's his mentality. That's his mental makeup, Cowboy Nation. So I can't wait to see Parson in action. And if you guys are big fans of Parson, go ahead and purchase your number 11 jersey. Because when you go back and watch his film, they call him Mr. Everywhere on the field. The broadcasters, the analysts, they were sitting there saying, man, it appears that they got 2 of them out there. He's Mr. Everywhere. His speed translates on the field. And I know people would be saying that, hey, that was in college land. But speed is speed, Cowboy Nation. So, Stephen Jones will be selling lemonade. And I hope it's the fresh, squeeze lemonade. Come get it. Make sure you add some sugar to mine's. The good kind, the natural sugar, right? And let me know how you guys like your lemonade. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, subscribe to this channel for more information. And remember, you're listening in to nothing but the best. DC for life. Salute. Hold your drinks up. Hold your drinks up. Yeah, 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 yeah.